We're making our piece The Edge, which has been quite a long journey. We went to India 4 years ago with our creative associate Vicky, and now we're finally making the piece about the English Channel and about the Sundarbans in India.
We've taken a lot of research material about sea level rise in the UK and also in India, and we've had a look to the future, and we've created a piece of storytelling that has a look at the impact of climate change on the southeast coast of England and India. And we've created two narratives, one of a man in India who has to leave because his home is lost to sea level rise, and the story of a woman who's lost her home on the southeast coast of England because of erosion. And we follow their journey from childhood through to adulthood, where they meet on a beach in the UK.
We've been rehearsing for 3 weeks now. The play is essentially about journeys, about two people's journeys and about our journeys. And in the devising process, we have been looking at our journeys, tracing back our own family history and where we come from and how we've got to where we are today.
It's been an interesting process because we've sort of made the show up as we've gone on in the rehearsal room. So there's been a sort of an outline, but then we've kind of improvised around scenes or meetings of these two people that are in the play, and made the show up as we've gone along, basically. We've layered music as well.
The play is about the sea, and so I've been sort of looking at sounds to do with the sea, but we want to sort of take those sounds and change them a bit so that they are more cylindrical and sort of help to form this idea that our space is constantly moving, constantly changing, constantly going from one place to another, following people's journeys.
It's almost like that we are connected to other people around the world, even though we don't know it. There is an energy that moves between people, and so we try to pick that up.
And we're sort of asking where are the connection points between the two narratives of two people who are from wildly different cultures and different places.
The piece has 2 actors, but it has actually quite a big team backstage as well. We have video designer, lighting designer, sound designer, composer, musician, movement, and all the technicians to make that happen. So when we finally get into the theatre next week, we're looking forward to putting it all together.
Which is always very interesting, because when you're in the rehearsal room creating work, it's all very intimate and wonderful, and then you get onto the stage and there's lots of other things that you have to take into account. But that's the process, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you're kind of stepping into the unknown.
Yeah.
But it's very exciting as well.
Yeah, it is. And it's really unique as well, because the stories are informed by our own stories, so we're putting our own stories on the stage for everyone else to connect with, which is a really scary thing, I think.
Yeah.
But great.